Around 4:30, I ordered some candy and a water. So I got, what did I get yesterday? Got the Skittles gummies. Then I got the Lifesaver Creations. They the same size bag, so I just mix them.
So it's safe to say we're going to see a DK gummy at some point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you heard it. Another...
Serious?
Music act since its inception, but this is what she was made for. NFL football, and that's what we have today. In Nashville, East Side Stadium.
Cody, my body, I'm frozen. Still wide open. She off the perky stick. And she rock for the game. She know Pledge my allegiance to the flag. All my niggas tryna ride. Play with mine, you know we up to nine. Yeah, we in the murder homicide. All my niggas really go for war. You take one of mine, we take all of yours. And we coming knocking at your door. Kicking it down, send you to the Lord. God does, he control it. Picture me. All my wrist is frozen. Cody, my body, I'm chosen. I got it wide open. She off the perky seat. And she rock for the game. She know
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
So ass, yes.
Here's second and a yard. And he's got some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
First down ride.
When you come into a game on the road, you're trying to get things to go your way early, and then you see the second half.
Tennessee offense set to go again. So the long field goal misses, and now they reverse.
For the nigga ain't shit. I ain't finna watch with you, baby girl. I'm cheap. I don't want a sidewalk for no way.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down.
It's just no go free. First name is a C. Urban, I get geek. Spin nigga a whole worker. You got me. Now you know on the top server. Let the seat. Ain't no feel back. Murder to the street. Send me some fun and just wait. Hit with the KLC. Shadow on it. It's me. Rain on me. Tryna make a name on me. I ain't never let a nigga gain no fame on me. Can't take no chain off me. And first I'm blind. I finally see everybody be like on the streets on me. I ain't see sign niggas hating on me. Take a look at my eyes, I got Satan on me. Got Satan, make it out, try to stay sane. She got
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark of 8 yards. From the 38, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out in the backfield, telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
From the red zone now, Tannehill steps away to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill, flush to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On third down, Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here we go on fourth, Tannehill. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sidelines. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Jackson, flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Now it's Jackson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Ooh, interception.
And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board.
No. Sit your ass in. Oh, okay. I was about to be there. Oh, I was about to be like, nah, bro. Nah, you can't run from this.
I quit on them.
Oh, God. I was like, are you serious?
If it changes a little bit, they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Right.
Second and 10.
They're not being no cover 2.
Cover 2 once. Oh, yeah.
Here's Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now. First and 10.
Are you serious?
Now it's Tannehill. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. No score after one on EA Sports. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Sliding out of the pocket.
Did you see it? She threw one foot over?
And that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Well, they try to shuffle pass, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception. That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds says the line judge.
No, that's my goal. I got it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Rolling to his right. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his left.
Action Jackson.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Jackson now. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
The fuck?
So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. But you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Okay, go on the game. This is not fun. Time to go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Not realistic.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action now. Jackson. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 38, Tannehill, flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Anthony Fertzer there to make the grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Being chased out left. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going deep for Brown. Wide open, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well. Now Jackson steps away. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
That's a big 7.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Let's go, let's go.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to the 23. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success going. I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Can I make a fucking audible?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
His throw's going to be incomplete. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it
Keep on
in
running.
the end zone
Keep running.
for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
For you.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
You, no, please, no.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll try and run the option.
Oh, gosh.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken
Too
down.
slow. You're too slow, Luke. You're too slow.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest when the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Why would you fucking run a
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Firkser here. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill on the move to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
Shit. I didn't know what that was.
That is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense. With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Okay.
And now look at this. Big game.
Stripped it. I stripped it. I hit the button. I hit the button.
Why did you not pick up the camera?
I hit the button.
Defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipating the
talk to me nice, AJ.
try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. To throw is Tannehill.
Oh, he blitzing.
Sure did.
And the Raven pressure to there he goes. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far.
If I get it, somebody gonna break your heart.
They're trying
Break your
again.
soul and spirit.
It's already broken.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. Looking for Jones.
Yep.
It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points.
You're shooting again? Why?
Knock it down in that situation. Turn it over the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to hit the other way.
So instinct a lot of times. If you see that green grass ahead of you,
Oh my
That's the
God.
exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
a couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Today? That's the worst possible defense to come out. Why would you do that?
How do you call timeout? How do you call timeout? I'm trying to call timeout.
Right,
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I was panicking because the thing was about to. I thought it was quarters coverage. I thought that quarter meant quarters coverage.
No, that's quarters. The formation.
Yeah, I thought it was quarters coverage.
Quarter means 5 DBs. Alright, 5 Dom scored. How do you not know defensive formation?
I never seen that shit, whatever that shit was.
That's sugar. That makes sense. I don't know why.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I'm a lock in, I can treat it like a funeral. Okay,
Still ball.
And he will lose yardage here.
We had that formation last year in our defense. It was only had 2 years ago. It was only a KO.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Out to his left. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this fall. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. It's time to get rolling in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the interception, here's Jackson.
There he goes again. How's the blitz, everybody?
I think he had to unload that one before he ran
I didn't itch.
Okay.
the keeps the dentist there without a license.
I understand.
Oh, well, what's this?
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Oh, I don't know who's who.
And time finally runs out. He can't
I'll take my 3 and
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to break our 3rd quarter time. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this is still certainly a long way from
I'm just saying, you send it when you was up 14. You don't want to send it when you're down 3.
And happy to be out there trying to do so. But I
I
know
was curious. I wasn't talking shit.
they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
They run on 1st down with Henry.
That boy got some sort of advantage. Oh, that shit really fucking me up, though. I do not like that shit at all. Camera shaking like that. I'm saying I don't like fucking me up too. Like it's supposed to help me.
Right, and it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's going to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him
The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's close on the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Jones. 71 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point and good by Buller. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Back on the phone. He's back on the phone. He's down. He's back on the phone.
Most of these whole catfishing is addicting. You messing with a good girl, while you get tooken. I just want some good dawn and some good cooking. Talking baked chicken, cornbread in the oven. Tired of these little hoes, I need a good one. But she like once I get a dose of her, only keep coming. Body of a guy, she got my soul jumping. Body of a guy,
and off it goes.
I just gave her body, she just took my soul.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I don't know damn well I wasn't trying to dial with this.
The Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off the bootleg. Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Dear God.
He'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with incompletion.
Now he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep leverage and able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure.
Catch the ball. Get the ball, Brody.
What? Really?
I'm not. I'd rather lose by 4 than give you the ball back and let you score that fucking early. At least I got a chance of preventing it from being bad. Yeah, nope. Bounce that way.
Can go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. Now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful on what you're calling. You got plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have to lose.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Rolling to his left. That's complete to his tight end for a circle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Big play there for the catch and run. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot.
Oh my God.
And he gets
it. Okay, Kelly.
Touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
I know you were. I wasn't sure. You were for certain. Take off your shirt. I felt the hurt. I let it go on your body and she let up. I'm getting you there. I'm on you. Wait the neighbors. But you're right the street. Go get my cakes. Every day a week. I know they hate us. Once they want to be, and they go your problems. Just shut up. Draw the water. I'll be down with you.
I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may be.
You have not left the crib?
Or at least be the
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 10. A minute 50 to play. They'll need a score here, and also likely an onside kick.
Yeah, a minute 50. A minute 50.
1st and 10.
He's down 10. He's not even picking the play.
Who are you coming with? Ashley said she's not coming.
Oh, who you coming with, though? Oh, yeah, that was
Here's Jackson.
I'm not playing with Will.
bullshit.
And he will not throw it away.
Fuck no.
It's out of bounds. Will trying the line of scrimmage, so it's a sack.
Hell no. Hell no.
What do you mean? I'm better than you.
We gotta draw straws or something.
I'm better than him.
Throwing. Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Well, why is he overthrow? Oh shit, my bad.
This is taken in.
My bad, Lamar.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
Oh no, I'm not just playing.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught now for a touchdown. So everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, get him on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. They're high hop. Then one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you throw the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes I think decision can really come up. That may have been
Good, my so.
Tannehill going to get this forward on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. There's no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. He's going deep and broad.
My God.
Almost intercepted.
Why? I thought he was changing to your win.
This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. Here with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I'm sorry. You stop it. You just can't reflect your chance.
Tannehill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now it's Tannehill. And he'll be hit. He releases it. And now fall incomplete. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
So they got his running for ball.
That took his attention elsewhere to no
what? I like these.
Tannehill throwing
I like
again.
this.
He's going deep for Brown. And running with power here. And all the way down to the 26.
But my man's can't do that same shit.
Inside in 10 seconds. 8 to be precise. We get whistles and a timeout on the field. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10. Here's Tannehill. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it. Throwing now, Tannehill. This one is incomplete. So this one a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers. I think what we saw in this one, today's defense, and what I mean by that is in the old days, coaching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Something slow, baby, watch it turn and leave it stop.
Shaking in my sleep, conversing with dead hoes. Know you daddy gone, but you the only one that know me. Gone for a minute, you the only one that hear me. I be talking to myself, cause I'm the only one that feel me. Open up that Britney, go back and pop that clutch and hit the throttle. Who gonna get the next bottle? We gon' see tomorrow riding around with these hollows. Niggas so paranoid, I don't even trust my side. We just some no-limit soldiers. No limit to disrespect, they can't control us. I lost my dog, put weight on my shoulders. Don't need no stop when I'm in this drop, I told her, hold up. Yeah, we just some no-limit soldiers. Oh, shout out.
Let's play a game. Same team.
Same team? You gonna play for real?
Probably not. They're on the same line. They're on the way. That's what I feel like playing COD right now, and I don't feel like just sitting there waiting either.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I've had it twice this weekend. I just ate. So. I got sleepy that time.
You at home?
No, we love it.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Flushed out. And right away, he lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. On second and a long way to go. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Look, there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover late routes and make some difficult catches.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Elite gunner play, not elite stick skills.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a good punt with a solid 12-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter if it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He puts it all for the end zone, and unable to connect, incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. Of course, the incompletion.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Now, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He chooses a play, gets 2 seconds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48.
I never say I made lasagna homemade. I've always bought the lasagna frozen.
They snap it to Tannehill. Man, that's Chester Rogers. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
And the Titans are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. Here's Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Gazer.
There to make the grab. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Look, I don't
Only good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Dallas. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Play action. Now Jackson. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. Bud Dupree. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, here's what happened with Bowman. Sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time,
I've been watching YouTube shorts.
and took him down for a big loss, partner.
Really big loss. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Why he doesn't throw the ball?
Might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match.
14-24. Where did I get sacked? I completely missed that. Bro, his Ronda was like open six.
Girls can't do a fault, you know? You really do.
And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
One girl that's hanging out with you, she's just around, and like one of you just starts picking on one of your other friends, right? Like you'd be like, hey dude, you're a fucking loser.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Both agree on that. Then the third dude will come and be like, yo, those two dudes are fucking right, loser.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. You don't see that a ton, do you? The quarterback coming over the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence.
What's up?
That side of the field, sees that the ball's moving to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Complete. It's
Nigga ran away over there. I hope you saw it. He ran away. He pussy.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. It's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Henry with a run on 1st down, but he's not going anywhere. He'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now
I want a fucking apple pie.
and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
I want some pussy.
Ready for the
Can I
second
please get some
quarter,
pussy?
Tennessee, and it's
Pretty please. Pretty please. What? That's how you be. Pretty please. Pretty please.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
No, sir.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after
Why
3
would
plays.
they fuck me for?
Have to admit that that's a
Not him.
disappointing
Let's
end.
go back, Elliot. Go
Excellent
back
field
and
position.
discuss this one.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were
Jump
thinking
up there.
about.
Jump up
And
there.
this is good.
You just think that 85-yard field
7
goal?
yards out. That was bombs away right there.
It would have been
So
good
that
from
one
67,
on target,
imagine.
and it adds to this
Talk
first half
about
lead.
real life
Maybe we're
here.
too early
Not
to
even,
worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score
even the
lead,
Titans
etc.
Stadium
But this is
for
where
real.
you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
they really don't have a full stadium. That shit kind of
Devin
small.
Duvernay now returning from the end
Bobby's
zone.
gonna hit me.
And he's
Pick
going
your
to be
mans out, pussy.
There's the run
Pick your
there.
mans out,
Leave
pussy.
shy of the 20-yard line.
Pick your mans up, pussy.
And the Ravens taking the field. And on that last drive,
Ooh, this play was ass. That's
Fourth
what I
turned
mean.
it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3 with this offense. They've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it...
Pick a new defense, please, so I can fucking scramble. Stop being a fucking bitch. How about that?
He had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm
Running 4 verticals, do something about it.
I know I've got a defense that can hold up there.
He's playing 12 yards off the ball because he's scared.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. On the run,
Dots.
let this go deep
Dots.
inside. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Told you my play still picked up 47. Told you the play still picked up 47. Like, come on.
It's incomplete.
Wait, I'm making that play.
Shot couldn't connect.
My first thought is
Calhoun?
because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull
Yeah, I'll do anything to play with my ass. I'm not
But how
shit
about a
on
little
him.
credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
You should have ran the other way. R1, do something. Audible the play.
It's a loss of 10
Don't know how to
yards
play.
on the play.
Nigga cannot talk, God. Lamar Jackson don't know how to play maker. No, it's not. Don't know how to play make, maybe.
That's complete. It's Rashad.
Oh, he ain't down.
The Ravens going to use the
He ain't down.
timeouts. As they take it over, we step
Yeah,
aside.
because he's hopping the new one. They were taking so long.
So I'm finna get on COD. I'm not playing Spades.
They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Rolling to his right. Toward the corner of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. For the Ravens.